Hi, and welcome to the next video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about an experience I had while traveling in Wuhan, China. Now, this would have been several years before current circumstances. This was about 2015, 2016. I'll put the information up somewhere here. I'll call this the Wuhan Tower. Now, for those that don't know about Wuhan, China, it's a very large city. And one of many sites that you can see there is a place called the Holo, or the Yellow Crane Tower. And the Yellow Crane Tower is this very traditional looking structure, with the yellow tiled roof, it's multiple floors, and it's in this really nice hilltop park. So while I was there, and I might do a video just talking about the trip itself, but I'll focus on this part of the trip in this video. I decided that day that was going to be the day I was going to go to the Yellow Crane Tower. So go out there, start taking pictures. I got there a little later than I wanted, and took some good photos. Again, I'll post up some stuff here so you guys can see. The lighting was pretty nice, and it was afternoon, I think, when I had started to tour the area and look at the park and see the different structures that they had there, and then slowly work my way up to the tower, where I got this really nice shot. Anyhow, as the time keeps ticking away, I start thinking, maybe I should stick around here until sunset, and especially see if I can go up to the tower and get a nice sunset view. And I did. And although it's not the greatest sunset picture in the world, it does kind of show what it would be, what it is, or what the point of view is if you're on the top of the tower and you're looking out at sunset. From there, you can see across the city in all directions. You can see the river not far away, and another park, and so on. It really gives you a sense of how massive and developed the city is. I think I even took a panorama before that sunset, which I'll put here, of just one side, and I was just in awe of the development. So take this sunset picture, and then I start thinking again. I think they like this at night. Maybe I should just kind of stick around for a little bit and see what it looks like. Well, got down from the tower, walked around a little bit. I think I had a drink or something just to hydrate. I just waited, and there were fewer tourists and locals, and little by little it emptied out. And I walked to one of the gates from there. I forget which gate, but the closest gate to the tower. And as the lighting got softer, sure enough, they turned it on. And this is what it actually looks like. So here's a picture. So then I walked towards the gate and figured this would be a good place to get a nice composition. And there was somebody already there, from what I recall, a local Chinese man, with his camera. And I think he had set up the tripod, and he was snapping away. So I didn't want to get in his way, so I found a little spot just off to the side, or in a way that I wouldn't obstruct his view, because first come, first serve. And took a bunch of different exposures until I got this one, which to this day is hands down my favorite picture of Wuhan, and one of my favorite travel pictures, I'd say, of all time. I'd say definitely in the top 10, maybe even in the top 5. There's this beautiful golden glowing tower at night with no one there, under a fairly decent sky. To this day I still look at that picture and it still brings me back to that experience, and it's a very fond memory. Now, what you don't see afterwards is there was a security guard that comes by. I didn't get in trouble, but he flashed his light. I think I took a picture of that too, saying, hey, we're closed. And it's just the local and myself, and we're just snapping away. Come on, get as many pictures as we can. And I think we even showed, I shared the shot I took on my camera, and I think he did the same, and the security guard came by and chatted with us. And we showed him. He's like, oh, wow, those are really nice. And he was really polite. You know, he walked us off the property, but never had an experience like that since. You know, getting a shot, just waiting and getting a shot like that, plus all the other really nice shots I got of the area. You know, even with everything that's going on now, Wuhan's a pretty place. It was a fun experience. I could have stayed a little bit longer. Knowing the things that played out now, I'm really glad I visited. I wish I'd stayed longer. I wish I'd seen more. And who knows if I'll get that opportunity again, or we'll take it. But yeah, it's a fond memory, and I'm glad I did it. Anyway, see you guys in the next video.